Welcome to Australians Getting Better with Age. This is episode 4 in the series, and we meet a brain cancer survivor. This is an incredible story of recovery and determination to return to competitive cycling, and also about raising funds and awareness for a cause that's close to this man's heart. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the incredible Ross Bowles.
Yeah, I've always been a keen cyclist from a kid. Started racing when I was in about 16 and rode competitively for about 10 years as an amateur and really enjoyed the racing side of it. And then I've come back to it in my older years. I was just out with a friend riding up from Brooklyn up this way to Pie in the Sky and onto Brower, and I didn't realise that I'd had an actual brain seizure, and I was quite unaware of what was going on. And friend got me home eventually. I was very lucky I didn't end up under a bus. Then diagnosed me with a cancerous brain tumour, and had the surgery and radiation and chemotherapy, which was very hard to get through. And that was in 2013, and so I've lasted more than the statistics that half the people with brain cancer won't be with us after 5 years, so I'm one of the lucky ones. Yeah, recovery's been quite hard. Obviously the initial treatment of the surgery and the radiation and chemo, it was just shocking. It was probably more taxing on my family. I was out of it. I was unaware of how bad I was or what was happening to myself. But my family had to deal with me, and it's unbelievable how much effort they had to put in. So I think, it's certainly the families and the support don't get enough credit for the work they do. The bike riding has been really excellent for me, because as an amateur cyclist from years ago, the challenge is not to get on the bike. I love that. That's my therapy. I go out as much as I can, and I can just get away from reality, and I can just ride from habit almost. Just go out and get the miles. The endorphins help my brain and really helps the cognitive side. The fitness is very important. And the diet. So my wife has been fantastic, and my family, to make sure I keep on track of my diet and eat very well, eat sensibly, and get lots of rest. The charity of the Bloke Life Brain Cancer was a few friends of Lucy Leonard. After she passed away after a fairly long illness with brain cancer, her family and friends got behind it to start a charity. Her mother is still the driving force behind the Bloke Life Brain Cancer, and indeed the Brain Cancer Collective, which is the fundraising arm. And so it was because of Lucy's passing that this has been made possible. And every year, this is the 3rd year now, there's the ride, which is a great way of remembering Lucy and raising support and awareness. Bloke Life Brain Cancer is about supporting the research, which is called Brain Cancer Biobanking Australia is the organisation, and so they're doing some tremendous work. They're so close to researching a cure for brain cancer. It's an ongoing thing, but what they do is they now have a place to take the specimens, the samples of brain cancers, so that the researchers can actually do full research over and over again on the samples of the cancers, which is very important for research. The biobanking side of things was started by Lucy's mum, who's done a fantastic job of raising the awareness. And now that the research is progressing, the funding it has become so important. It's one of the least funded types of cancers, and so to be able to have a team of people working full time is incredible. They are very, very close to finding a solution. And so I'm doing this ride from, it's called an Everest, from Brooklyn up to Pie in the Sky and back about 50 times to equal the height of Everest, which is 8,848 metres. It's going to take a group of Sherpas, my friends, to help me get through it. We're planning about 16 hours, so it'll be a very early start and a late finish, but it's all to raise money and awareness for brain cancer research. Having survived brain cancer so far, after nearly 7 years, it's I've got quite a few cognitive deficits, and so for me, it's I really understand what people have to go through every day just to try and get through life. It's been a real challenge for a lot of people.
So Ross Bowles, they're the stories that inspire me after incredible hardship. Not only is he back, but a fantastic win in Bathurst, and now maybe competing in Europe later in the year. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Australians Getting Better with Age. Make sure you give us a like on YouTube, and if you know an older athlete who's doing amazing things, let us know, direct message us, and we'll tell their story as well. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.